Good morning, boys and girls, or good afternoon. I wanted to give you guys a quick point of view. I'm going to be driving my Camaro today. It's Sunday here in Houston. It's a hot day, boys and girls, and I'm gonna take her off for a spin. I wanted to give some guys asking a couple of questions around the tires and how does a car drive. You know, the car's a daily driver, and boy, she looks nice in the sun. It's hard to really see the details of the paint, but it has like a glitter in it. Maybe you guys are able to see it. Let's see if I can move a little closer. You guys see it? I think you guys should be able to see it. So yeah, I'll be doing a quick point of view. I'll be driving the car for the next maybe 5-10 minutes and just give you guys an overview of how I feel about the car, how's it driving, questions around that 10-speed automatic. As you guys know, most of these cars come with the manual. They offered the automatic. They started selling it back in February or March, and that's what we'll be doing, boys. So let's get to it. Hopefully this video I'm able to keep a little short. It's going to be a pretty quick snapshot of the car. Cool. The other thing is I have the GoPro on my head. As you guys can see, I can barely fit in this car. I don't know how people are going to be able to take it to the track and put on a helmet, which is kind of crazy, right? I don't know how people are going to do with the helmet. I barely fit in here with the GoPro. Again, this is all new to me, guys. Don't crush me on the comments if it's shakiness or the camera's all over the place. I'm learning as I go. But there she goes. She sounds great. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. You can connect it. Standard stuff on these cars. Heated and cooled seats. You can control your AC unit here. All your stuff is right here. Everything is touch, which is awesome. None of this touchscreen shit, right? Just basic knobs for the volume up and down, which is awesome, right? Let's see how she does. We're probably gonna go to Mexico right now. If I can see something that is quite open, I'll go ahead and cross the border over to Mexico and see if we can wind her up a little bit. She's already over 1,000 miles, so she is past the break-in period. At 500 miles, I did take her to the dealership and got an oil change on her, which is good. And I think the break-in period GM recommends, some people say is 1,000 miles, some say it's 1,500 miles. Honestly, I think over 1,000 miles should be more than enough to open her up a little bit. So I'm hoping this video doesn't take that long. I think the average video people like to watch before they get completely distracted and switch over, I think they say it's 8 to 10 minutes. I'm not sure, but let me just kind of be quiet a little bit and let you guys see how she drives a little bit. So you can't tell from my body, but the car, I wouldn't say is with the new, before the tires it comes with are a little bit rough. They're track tires, right? So I put these Michelin 4S's, and it really changed the dynamics of the car and the way she drives. Don't forget though, even if you put new tires, you know, the suspension is designed for track, guys. So if you're going to be buying this car, know that you know, the car does drive rough. I've gotten used to it already with the tires, and so I would say she's a little bouncy. I wouldn't say she's rough, but she is a little bouncy, but I quite enjoy that. There are different suspension things you can put it on here, Tour and so on and so forth, but it doesn't do anything to the car. The car is a rough ride regardless, right? And again, I want to say rough, not rough for me, but for most people it might be rough just because especially if you're coming from a regular ZL1 or Camaro, you might find this rough, right? I don't. I think it's fantastic. I think she drives great. You know, a lot of people made comments that you better be careful with this car because it's going to bruise your kidneys, and you know, you won't be able to daily drive this. And you know, again, it all depends on the driver, right? For me, this is my daily driver. I drive her to work every single day, and so you know, it all depends. I tend to enjoy the car just the way it is. So overall driving impressions, guys, I think it's a fantastic car. I love this Alcantara steering wheel. It really gives you some grip. The car has a presence. I can't explain it to people. As you drive with the canards and so on and so forth, you know, people really look at the car. I've gotten some people pull me over. I went to Cars and Coffee this weekend too, and they've asked me, like, you know, does the car come like that, or did you add all these things? You know, the rear spoiler and the wheels and the tires, you know, they're 325s. So a lot of people don't know about the car, and they think it's a stock Camaro or ZL1, and these are modifications that you've done, right? And so you constantly have to educate people to say, no, I mean, you know, this is the way the car comes from the factory. All right, I think we're getting to Mexico, or did I pass a Mexico street? Let's see, I always get confused around here. We're getting to Mexico yet? Oh yeah, we're in Mexico. Yeah, I just crossed the border. All right, so here's Mexico. I just have to be a little bit cognizant that there's some cars coming, and I think there's a truck coming over there. So these streets in Mexico can get a little bumpy. The cars from Mexico are also unique. So I don't really want to do anything crazy right now. So let's see. Let's go. I said I got down. Well, these Mexico streets are so awesome. Oh, you can hear the downshift. So as you start to brake, you hear those downshifts automatically do the that fantastic noise they do. Nice little curve here. Of course, this car will take this on like nothing. And here we go. We're in Mexico again. So let's open her up a little bit more. Oh boy. So that's actually the first time I get her up to those speeds. The car has so much grip, guys. It gives you so much confidence. And god damn, man, I don't want to roll down the windows, but it's just it'll make too much noise, right? But there we go, guys. Not really much. I mean, there's not really much to add to the car. There's so many videos on this car, but god, it's just so much fun. God, I can't explain it to people. It's such an adrenaline rush to drive these type of cars. God damn, man, such a great purchase. I have no second thoughts on the purchase of this car. She is fantastic. She is so fantastic. All right, we're getting close to about 9 minutes on this video. I'm gonna cut it short, but just a quick POV, you know, on the car, and wanted to give you a quick driving impressions. The Michelin stick, the car gives you so much confidence. The gears on this 10-speed are fantastic. I will tell you a little bit of a caveat, and that is when you're driving the car and you hit her hard, the gears kick in. However, if you're driving her like kind of slow, like say 40-50 miles per hour, I do find that the gears struggle to find the right place to put her at, right? Again, the car's designed to be on the track and haul ass, so, you know, I get it. GM, you know, built it this way and tuned it in a way where it's designed for full optimized performance, right? It's not designed for a daily driver. And so again, I use my car as a daily driver, and so, you know, the gears sometimes when you're going at slow speeds, again in that 30-50 mile per hour range, and you're just kind of just at a steady speed, the gears sometimes kind of drop or go up. It's trying to find its right gear. But again, I don't hurt the car for that. It is what it is, and I enjoy it because I wanted to make sure that the gears kick in great when I wanted to, and that's at top speed when I go to Mexico, right? And so that's it, guys. It's going too, this video is going a little too far, but peace out. Have a good weekend. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I don't know how the video came out. Take it easy, boys. Bye.